Good evening, and welcome to Quite, with me, Dr. Ken Phelps. Before I get into tonight's topic, I'd like to recap a discussion I had with the producer of this show earlier this evening. Now, I usually don't bring this stuff up on the air, but since this discussion affects the content of the show, I figured it's my duty to bring it up. According to the producer, ratings for this show, and all Unbalanced Load productions for that matter, are down. To be honest, I always assumed this program had virtually no ratings, so how it could go down from there is beyond me. Quite. But regardless, the producer wants to make some changes. He thinks it's time we brought in some new talent. Someone with a proven track record. Someone who has demonstrated the ability to draw viewers. Someone that is a cable access legend. Am I talking about Greg Struz? Razor? Bill Wilt? Munir Muhammad? Nope. Someone who can put them all to shame, apparently. The person is Dennis Pizarro. Now, despite this guy being the show's savior, I'd never heard of him, so I did a little research. The guy was once a part of the talented, and I use that term loosely, cast on the Gentleman Tchaikovsky show, which incidentally used to follow this program. From what I understand, we have some photos and video of this guy. Well, let's roll it. Let's see what this guy is going to bring to the table. Let's see how this guy is going to add value to the show that already showcases the talent of a giant. A giant. And I'm talking about me. So bring it on. Roll that tape. Quite. Okay, this is Dennis Pizarro, apparently. It looks like Elvis calling 911. Maybe that was the night he died. Do we have anything else? Is that it? All right, I believe this is Dennis on the right. He's talking to a blockhead. That looked like a cardboard cutout. I don't even know if that person on the left was real. Here's Elvis getting mad that there's a canary with the skull on his turntable. It looks kind of like an oven range with a, I don't know, some kind of flag and some parchment. He looks very angry. Maybe he was constipated. Here he is yelling. Looks like he's doing that Peter Bogdanovich or whoever, mad as hell, can't take it anymore, from Network. That looked like a remake of the movie Network. Here he is looking like Tim Jones in need of a haircut, and he's gesturing to someone. It looked like he was wearing his PJs. Here he is again with that little skull creature, and somebody who clearly doesn't understand the art of composition took that photo. Well, I can see this is really going to bring ratings up with the Dennis Pizarro. Here he is talking to a druid on a Evanston Alley, it looks like, or maybe he's going to rob a bank. There's a pirate just in time for the Caribbean. He looks just like Johnny Depp, wouldn't you say? And, God, is there any more? I think that's the video he's rolling now. He's rolling video. Let's look at Dennis Pizarro in video form.
Hey, 30 seconds, Dennis. Get going.
All right, I'll be there.
All right. Indexing his hair. Oh my God. He even has his own title. Of course, we know this is on tape. It's not nearly live.
I can do it. Yes.
Looks like he's in the Fight Club. He's going to the Fight Club with his Windex hair. They're signing his buttocks. They're signing, oh yeah, this is quite a talent. Can't wait for this. Yes. There he is, letting everybody know he's used some deodorant tonight. Where the hell's the Fazella Auditorium? That's what I want to know. So he's going to save the show, and the most current video we have is from 16 years ago. What? Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Pizarro.
56% of people want... Hey, excuse me. What am I doing here? Okay, 56% of the people in America, women in America, love to look at men's heads. So that's why I got my head shaved, so you could see more of my head. You know, there's a way to get ahead in this world, you know.
Oh, boy.
So shave your head. Good idea for me to shave your head.
You sure this is a good idea, Fred?
You know, I think I'm late for my date. You know, we're going to the cemetery. I love going to the cemetery on a date because...
Maybe you should have sold some
Anyway,
tickets through
my date is
Ticketmaster.
dead anyway, so who cares? Anyway, I love going on dates. You know, one of my dates said, you know, I really wish you could ask your age. Well, I don't know. How do you think an ask my age? I don't know what to ask my age. What age am I? Oh, 21, I don't know. Oh, okay,
His
be
outfit looks
someone,
like he's
be
in the
someone.
production of
What do you want me
Grace.
to be, Romeo? Oh. Okay, I'll be Romeo. I don't know. What did Romeo act at 21? I don't know. He's not 21 when he died. He was 15, okay? Shut up!
I think he went down to the seashore and just taped
Oh,
the
go
waves
second
rolling
hand.
there. I don't think that's many people. There he is, Dennis Pizarro. He doesn't look like a Pizarro.
Yeah, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, what's better than you again?
Somebody bogarted the comedy. Well, folks, you saw it. I saw it. I don't think there's any way I can change the producer's mind. He's pretty set on this. He thinks this guy is the second coming of Jan Murray or something. So get ready to see this guy on an upcoming Unbalanced Load Productions. Personally, I'd rather it had been Munir Muhammad. So enough of that. Tonight's topic. There are many things about Chicago that are troubling me right now. All this talk about bringing the Olympics and things. You know, we have to be a world-class city for that to happen, but we've got a lot of internal problems. What's bothering you? What's my beef? Well, in Chicago, too much money is spent on public transportation. City government salaries are way too low. Property tax increases are way overdue. Oil industry demands destruction. Using our police force to combat violent crime instead of allocating them to violating our civil rights. These are just a few of the things that are bothering me, and I'd like to hear from you, the public, on what your beef is. So come on, cough it up, call me up at 312-738-1845. What's your beef? Quite. Yes, welcome to Quite. I'm Dr. Ken Phelps. What's your beef?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate the violence and stuff, you know. I just hate it very much.
You hate what? You hate brownies?
The violence.
The violence, yes.
Yeah. I need to stop, you know. I think we should have the guns, all the guns taken away in all the countries. And we need peace.
We need peace.
Yes.
And you like using our police force for that type of endeavor, combating violent crime?
Yes.
You don't think we'd be better off violating the civil rights of every American in this country?
No.
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 All right, well, you're entitled to your opinion, young chap. I think you have a lot to learn.
Okay. All right, bye.
Thank you very much. He sounded like a character actor. Do we have another caller? Oh. Very mature. We brought all our brain cells tonight, didn't we? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
Why does Mayor Daley suck?
What exactly is he sucking? I can't hear you.
Well, he's been a mayor for so long.
He has. You know, there's definitely things wrong with the mayor. Do you have any opinion on it? How about the fact that he doesn't pay our city government employees worth a damn? How about all the money he puts into such worthless pursuits as public transportation? How about the mayor not raising our taxes, thinking we have to pay these low taxes for these haven't you seen the beautification of the city? Somebody has to pay for those flowers, and clearly he's not gouging us enough. How about the swimming pool that Mark Spitz qualified for the Olympics in 1972? It takes money for these things, and we're not seeing enough of it. We need to all dig into our pockets and pay more taxes. Yes. I think the mayor's being way too easy on every Chicago American and resident.
Yo.
Yes. What's your beef? What's your beef? It's going to be a long night, friends. Fasten your seatbelts. We're in for a ride. We have a caller. Hopefully a smart one for a change. Yes? Yes? Yes?
What up, Doc?
What up indeed? Word.
Hey,
What's going on?
I got beef.
Let me hear it.
I have beef with Mayor Daley.
Yes? You're not the only one.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
The Olympics 2016, right?
Yes.
2016.
Yes.
It's 2007.
Yes.
Don't he got some other things he could be doing all this time?
Well, we've got to raise money to build all these world-class facilities
For what?
to facilitate the Olympics.
All right, so we can have some unwanteds from all around the world over here?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
The spotlight
we
will
don't
be
need no Olympics, man.
It's going to make us a world-class city.
We already a world-class city.
I don't believe we have enough flowers. I think Mayor Daley's got a good start, but we need more flowers, and those, you know, where's the money? We got to dig into our pockets for those flowers.
And I ain't digging in my pockets for jack. They
No?
going up on lights. They go up on gas, child support. Come on, man. I got some flowers for 'em.
Yes?
Yeah, flowers with some tops.
With what?
Some tops.
What kind of tops?
Rolling papers.
Excellent.
Right.
Well, that's your opinion. I feel that in order to put this Olympics on, we need to all dig a little deeper. You know, you dig deep, and then you dig a little deeper. We can all do it. My God, some of us are on fixed incomes, but you can still dig a little deeper. You can always dig a little deeper. You can always consume a little more gas. Wah, wah, wah. Let's hear some real beefs. This is America. This is the freedom country. And we have to pay more. We've had it way too easy, ladies and germs. So what's your beef? Let's hear some real beefs. Let's hear some real complaints. None of this mamby-pamby taxes are way too high. You know what? They're way too low. Think of what you get for that money. Education. Mark Switz swimming pools. Flowers. Trees. Beautification. Quite. Do we have another caller with a beef? You know, I wouldn't mind some beef. If we were allowed to advertise on this program, I'd ask the people at Mr. Beef to bring something over. Or maybe Tim Jones could deliver a pizza from his garage off of Ogden. Do we have a caller? Quite. I'm just going to catch a quick power nap here while I wait for the next call. Excuse me. Oh. What? I think we're under attack. You know, I heard earlier the maroon who buys the equipment here for local cable, he must have bought the CD player at a garage sale. That's what I've been hearing all afternoon as we prep for this program. Clearly, the equipment doesn't work here. That's why we need more tax money to buy better equipment for this damn amateur hour TV program. That's a beef. That's a beef. Thank you for letting me nap. I have to get my nappage in any way I can. The pot-bellied pig kept me up quite all night last night. He kept nudging me as I was trying to sleep. Appreciate you letting me get a little shut-eye in. Shanker, the pot-bellied pig I have. He has 3 legs. All right. I think you people need a couple thought starters. Do we have a caller?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I am wondering, what is it when it gets nice in Chicago? It gets nice outside, and the people seem to absolutely lose their minds.
Yes.
It's just ridiculous.
You mean that the summer heat drives people crazy?
I can't hear you.
Do you mean the summer heat drives people crazy?
Yeah, it has to.
Well,
Other states that they're nice when it's nice outside year-round, they don't seem to act this way.
I see. Can you give me a specific example of the craziness?
Well, first of all, it's not hot enough to walk outside with just a bikini on down the street. All the young ladies of the south side of Chicago, put some clothes on. It's not that hot. Then
actually, that sounds to me that could be quite hot if it's the right person.
Well, everybody doesn't look good in a bikini, unfortunately.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yes.
Also,
you sound like you might look cute in a bikini.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah?
Well, it's too nice outside. I don't want to go outside with the heathens.
With the heathens. Well, that seems quite harmless. I mean, a taste aside, some of those women probably shouldn't have those bikinis on, but is that the crazy behavior? I thought you meant they might be throwing rocks at windows or something.
Well, that too. That'll happen in Chicago in the winter time.
Well, that's true.
But the driving is not. People are not paying attention to what they're doing.
I agree with that.
Running into buildings, running people over. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, those old men driving into Dunkin' Donuts, you know. Yes?
Yes, I just want to talk about Mayor Daley and the police brutality.
Yes.
And how people don't want the Olympics on. If people don't want the Olympics to come, all we got to do is show more police brutality.
The police, in my opinion, should be spending a lot more time violating civil rights and making civilians' lives inconvenient instead of this violent crime. I think violent crime is extremely overrated. Where I live in Meadow, I don't see it at all. I think it's just a sham here in Chicago. I think people are kind of nice. They just drive bad and wear bikinis inappropriately. I think there's too much sensationalism in this world. I think people are actually quite nice, as long as they stay away from me and my 40 acres. Do we have another caller? Fred, do you mind if I take a power nap while I wait for the next call? What? We have a caller? Yes? You're on. What's your beef?
Hey, I got beef with President Bush. My name is Cooper.
Cooper? Yes?
Okay, what's going on with the legalization in Illinois?
With the legalization of Illinois? I believe it is legal right now to be in Illinois.
I mean, not to, smoke herbals.
Yes?
I mean, what do you think is up with that, man? Why don't we get the attention that California gets?
Send herbals to California? Or send Bush to California? I'm not following you at all.
I say we send them a little piece of...
Send who?
Like, Bush.
Send Bush what?
Send Bush a little bit of that goodie so he knows what's going on around here.
You don't think he's in touch with Illinois?
Oh, I'm sure he is, but not as far as marijuana laws.
Yes. So what is your stance on marijuana laws?
I feel I should smoke it wherever I want, whenever I want, and how much I want.
I agree with you, sir. I mean, this is the land of freedom. This is the land of opportunity. And if you have an opportunity to have the freedom to smoke a doobie or a blunt, to be blunt, you should be able to do it. And our police shouldn't be walking around worrying whether you're smoking the wacky tobacco. The policemen should be violating every individual right of every American on this planet. They should be making sure we're on the no-fly zone and that we have the proper undergarments on when we go through the airport. That's what the police should be doing. And they should be beating up a bartender every once in a while. Because, you know, so those bars can be scary places, and you got to keep these people in line.
I just feel like I can be able to go to a coffee shop and just, you know, bust out with a doobie and a latte or something.
It works in Amsterdam, I'm told. You can have an Amsterdam good time in Chicago. Why go all the way over to Amsterdam? Exactly. Do you think you pay too much in taxes, sir?
I think I pay a little bit too much for what's going on. The tax money isn't divided equally.
Oh, no?
No, I don't think so.
But you know we need to pay for schools. We need to pay for libraries. We need to pay for the swimming pool that Mark Spitz qualified for the Olympics in 1972.
And that's just the Gold Coast taxes alone.
Quite. There's a lot of people that have a beef about taxes. I think that, you know, if they really felt they were taxed, they'd really feel they're taxed if they were living in another country. This is a good country, and you have to pay for it.
Oh, I agree with you. I just feel it's the people in power taking advantage of their position. And once you have that, I mean, there's no telling what's going to happen with some of the money that's going there. How about if you just slip it under the table? Nobody knows it was there. It's like a dollar with a question mark on it.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, my beef is a New York sirloin strip.
Yes. Excellent. Quite. You got Henny Youngman on the phone. Play us your violin. Yes. You'll be here all week. Enjoy the beef.
Tip you later.
Okay.
Beef, I keep seeing...
You keep seeing? He keeps seeing. Well, tell that to a blind person. They'll be envious.
Hello, I think that you shouldn't be able to smoke everywhere you go.
Well, you know, Chicago supposedly has this law where you can't, but I haven't seen it in action. All right, so the man thinks you can smoke anywhere. That's his beef. That's actually not his beef. That's his anti-beef. Yes. Do we have a caller?
So, I don't think it's right that... Hello?
Hello? You're on. What's your beef?
Okay, I don't think it's right how people, they get scared of cicadas, but it's not really cicadas that's bothering them because they're not harmless.
What are you talking about, Decatur? This is Chicago, young lady. Are you calling from Decatur?
No, when I was visiting my cousins today, they like maple trees, and they have a lot of maple trees around where they live, and cicadas are dead.
Oh, cicadas! I think that's all a fallacy. I haven't seen one goddamn cicada in this city in the past month, much less 17 years. You know, if you want to bring the cicada to the Chicago, just like you want to bring the Olympics, it takes tax money, people. We can't just expect to have the benefits of the cicada without paying for it. Cicadas don't grow on trees.
I know.
They come out of the ground.
Every 17 years.
What's your beef, young lady? You're not making sense.
Okay, can I change my story?
Can you change your sword?
My story.
Sure. It's America.
Okay.
Write a new chapter.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's right how they abuse and rape people. And I don't think it's right how people, they get drunk and just get out of control.
How do they get out of control?
Like when they drink too much Verdi or beer.
Verdi? What's Verdi?
Alcohol.
Bird's eye?
No. Verdi, like V-E-R-D-I.
You're not talking about the sports columnist Bob Verdi or Bird's Eye frozen food? I didn't know that had liquor in it. I haven't been to the grocer's with that.
Verdi, it's a drink.
Yes?
It's a drink from...
Verdi. Is it like Thunderbird?
No, Verdi is a drink from Italy.
From Italy?
Yeah,
She said, you said Italy, but you meant Italy.
Yeah.
Fred, have you heard of Verdi? Last caller of the night. Wrap it up. We have only a few seconds left. Spit it out. Yes, quite. What's your beef? What's your beef?
Hey.
Hey! What's your beef? Quick! The beef is coming. What's the beef? Give me the beef.
Hey, do you smoke weed or do you do?
Do I do? That sounds like a Peter Frampton song. Do I do? Feel
You
like
smoke
you
weed
do.
and do, or do you do heroin?
Are you eating cream of wheat while you're trying to talk?
No, but
my beef is people who eat too much cream of wheat when they're trying to talk.
Yeah,
Save
I'm
the
a
cream
second
of
line.
wheat for after the call. Reward yourself for your intellect.
Why you can't be
or lack thereof?
back puppet?
Like this. Quite. Quite. Fred's told me we have to do one more. It's in our contract. Spit it out. What's your damn beef?
Is this the puppet?
There's no puppet here. Boy, I haven't heard that in a while. What's your beef? My beef is people that continue to see puppets on the screen when there's a real live human taking your calls. God knows why. Do we have a caller?
I'm the same person who was talking about cicadas.
Were you talking about Bob Verdi?
Oh, I wasn't. No, I was talking about Verdi.
Verdi.
Not Verdi.
Here we go again. Verdi. Verdi this. Verdi that. Here a Verdi. There a Verdi.
I'm not addicted to it.
Everywhere a Verdi. Do you wear bikinis?
Maybe.
How do you look?
Hot.
Quite. And then I won't have a beef at all.
Hello?
Just stop talking about Verdi and we'll be just fine.
Okay. So, I want to know why do people, they drive crazy. Like today, I saw a person was driving a car and went over to the left of the lane without putting on their blinkers and almost hit a car in the back. There's like an inch and a half away from hitting the car. Hello? Hello?
Oh, God! I just dreamt I saw Dennis Pizarro. Quart!
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I was fine. What the fuck?
Dennis Pizarro, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
What are you talking about? Hello?
I dreamt Dennis Pizarro and I was sharing Verdi.
Stop talking about.
And it was the frozen food on. Frozen food on.
What the? Excuse me. Hello? You're not on TV anymore.
I have a